Thank you. So we held 4 sessions on profitable omnichannel fulfilment. I'm saying that for a couple of pints and a game of ping pong. But we really broke our feedback into 3 parts. So the sort of key challenges that we heard about was, in no particular order, the returns process and how the returns and handling the returns directly affected the operating cost base, but wasn't always factored in when selecting the product to sell. A real challenge around bringing innovation to constantly keep pace with competition. But really the biggest challenge that we heard from pretty much all of the contributors was around the profitability and visibility, how that directly links to the proposition, and in particular how everybody feels they've been sucked into the race to the bottom. Proposition bar gets higher and higher, and costs are obviously directly related to that, and who is going to be the first person to kind of break that proposition challenge. So some of the trends that we heard organisations taking to try and overcome those challenges, there seems to be an increasing willingness to actually start to charge customers directly for that service. Some obviously directly by increasing delivery costs, but also more likely through increasing the threshold of the basket size, or by inviting customers to join membership schemes to tie in loyalty, etc. What was really interesting that I heard today for the first time was organisations looking to use customer data better to target proposition and investment. So where we have visibility of the trends of customers' buying patterns, actually invest in those customers that come back to us regularly. So not necessarily offering the same proposition to everybody, but being able to target that to the customers that are really directly coming into your bottom line. And a common trend was that we had a real patchy view of cost in an omnichannel environment. So kind of everybody at a macro level could say how much they spend, typically by channel, but actually the detail, the granular detail below that was really quite difficult for people to put a handle on. And we heard some organisations that are much further down the road with that, and others that are still really just at the starting point of trying to understand. So sort of in conclusion, there was a feeling that if organisations had a better view of their fulfilment costs by channel, they could use that to challenge the business better, and to really challenge some of the perceptions. There was a couple of times people have told us that they kind of felt that business decisions were made on gut feel or past experience. Our click and collect is a good one. Customers who come on, collect their product from store always buy something, or 1 in 3 of them buy something, but weren't always sure whether the evidence was still accurate in that area. And once they had that information, they could challenge around the products that were sold through those channels and the proposition that they were sold to. Thank you.